A female perspective.
Have you ever thought of having your own children?
And I get my pleasure and my joy from my work.
Who people were out or who felt safe to be out.
Can't begin to imagine what that was like.
Yeah, I didn't know much, but I knew that.
Who would you say that's had an influence on you musically?
Amazing, and it was absolutely
No,
amazing.
not at all. My God made me this way.
A female perspective.
Today in Glasgow, I'm speaking to the one and only Conchita.
I know that you've got an album release on the 16th of October in the UK.
Yeah, exactly.
How did you choose the songs to go on that album?
Actually, I received many songs from all over the world. And for me, a song got just one chance. I need to listen to it and it needs to touch me. And lucky me, I had more than just those ones to fill a record, you know. So I really got, side which would fit perfectly together, and I was definitely involved in the whole musical process. But as I said, I haven't released songs. So yeah, it's basically if it touched me or not.
And did you find any of the songs particularly challenging, either for you emotionally or your range? Or
Definitely. I mean, there's a song on the record called "The Other Side of Me," and it is actually written or inspired because of this very situation when I won. The name of the songwriter is Eric, and he's from Sweden. And he sent this song and wrote this message by saying he got so inspired by this energy and he felt and the whole situation. And so it is lyrical-wise very touching, at least to me, and musically very challenging because I'm not really good at singing not loud. It's quite challenging to be soft.
And usually you're stood on stage on your own as a solo
Yeah.
artist, but one of the songs on the album you have a choral arrangement.
Exactly.
How was that for you?
Oh, beautiful, because it's such a strong song. Put that fire out, and I think about 20 people like the choral, and it just gives the perfect lift to the song. Yeah, I really do have a very wide range of music styles on this record because I'm interested in it. That's what I also wanted to kind of achieve by presenting myself to the music industry.
And you were in a boy band before.
Yeah.
But how did you feel being catapulted into the limelight? You literally thrust almost overnight that mega worldwide.
Yeah, I still can't believe it. As you said, I spent most of the time of my career being not successful, not famous. So it is a whole new situation, not something that I compensate in a year. So it's still so surprising to me that I receive awards, that people actually show up just because my name is on the headline. It's still so crazy, but I appreciate it, and it's beautiful.
And I see that you don't really like the title of icon or role model.
No, I don't.
But you are in that position where people do look up to you.
They do, and it is flattering, but it's hard to understand because at the end of the day I think it's just me, and I'm not perfect, and I say stupid things and I do things that you probably shouldn't do, but I kind of have to accept it, I guess. But it's touching.
Do you continue to strive, push boundaries, and challenge yourself within your music?
Definitely. I think I got a quite nice gift and talent, but I'm not Mariah Carey. So I'm really working hard on myself, and I'm very hard on myself actually, because I'm my worst, and I want to remain Conchita. Oh, she was a fan. This is what I want to achieve for myself.
What do you want to do with the album? I mean, obviously you're going to tour it, and
Yeah.
it's been in different countries already, but what are your plans for the album?
Well, as it is my very first, everything completely new to me and fresh, and now I'm thinking of a live concept. How can I put this record on the stage, and what fits me on stage? Also the choice of the venues, because back to the point, I'm not Mariah Carey, neither Madonna, so I'm not gonna fill a stadium. But I'm excited about playing little event with hopefully a live band, which is nowadays not very common and quite expensive. But these are the goals that I want to achieve for this record.
Have you any interest in writing at all?
Yes, I do. I'm working actually on my second album, and because as an artist I felt the need. I at least have to try it. I at least for myself I need to have that I can say that I wrote the song. Whether it's good or not, but to have that done. And I started doing so, and now I have about 6, which is just, I feel that the creative process is now really starting.
And you've got your autobiography.
Yeah.
How was it for you retelling, because I've read certain parts about your life, retelling your story.
Yeah.
You're still quite young, but you've had a lot happen to you in
Yeah.
that amount of time. Is it a difficult
But
process?
I'm very young, and I denied to do it in first place because I said I'm just 26. What do I think to? But the publisher, they forced me to think about it, and I did. And I'm very proud because the book is now released in 6 languages, and the stories are very. The whole process of creating this it felt like almost a gift because you get the chance to really watch your life at one piece. You hardly think about what actually happened when I was 13. You tend to forget those things. And in the whole process of creating the book, I called up friends and my family, and I asked them what do they remember. And some parts were more intense than others, definitely. When it comes to my teenage years, that was definitely one of the most emotional days while creating the book. Because being a teenager is just not fun for no one. So it's not just if you have another sexuality than most of the other kids, or your skin tone, or you have red hair. It's just a tough time. And I felt the need to really tell the story of this specific time as well, because I think that many kids nowadays, they could be in a similar situation, and if it is probably inspiring to them, or if they think, oh wow, okay, she did it that way, so and I think I would love if the message comes across that you have to find your own truth. You can get inspired, but you really have to find your comfort zone and your way of doing things.
Do you think that was one of the most challenging parts of your career, actually doing the book, to relive what you went through?
That was challenging? Probably yes. Gosh, I'm lucky. Because, I've never really, in my system, I've never really lived or experienced real pain. You know what I mean? I've never been in a situation where I thought, oh, what should I do now? Never. So, lucky me if I can say that's the toughest challenge I've had to face yet. Yeah.
And can you just describe in a short sentence of what was that moment like on stage when you won?
Surreal.
You must look back at it 100 times and think.
I have to be completely honest, I don't have any memories through my eyes. I just know the pictures everyone knows, because I relived this moment by watching YouTube videos. And that's basically how I reconstructed this moment. So,
what is next for you? Are you just going to enjoy the album?
well, I definitely will enjoy the album to promote my record here. God, I'm just so thankful.
Thank you so much, and it's been a pleasure to talk to you.
Thank you.
Waking in the rubble, walking over glass. Neighbors say we're trouble. Well, that time has passed. Peering from the mirror, no, that isn't me. A stranger getting nearer. Who can this person be?